everybody, welcome to Good Dog Grooming. My name's Colleen. And today's video is to show you a few examples of some holds that you can do when dremeling a small dog's nails. I'll do a separate video on holds for a bigger dog, but for now, today's video is small dog on a table and just the various ways that I hold the feet and positions that I take around the dog. So thank you so much for watching. Please enjoy. I usually have the dog facing that way for me, and I like to start on the back left leg. This is because I'm right-handed. This is my favorite one to start with because I like to reach over the dog, and especially you can adjust the height of your table if it happens to be adjustable. This one isn't adjustable, but I can live with it. And I like to do this right here, and I want you to consider range of motion when you do any of this. I'm not going to take this leg and crank it sideways, because that joint doesn't move that way. So you can kind of move it up and maybe a little bit out if you need to, and work with the nails that way, okay? And that's my favorite way, because check this out. This elbow is gonna keep this head away from me, and he just can't really reach his head back here if he wanted to. I always like to start on the back legs, either one of the back legs, versus starting on the front, because they tend to be more nervous about the front, and I think that's because the sound and the noise and the clipping is closer to their eyes and ears. That's my theory on why. But if you start in back, they have a little bit more time to adjust to the whole thing that's happening to them right then. You can still do kind of a reverse hold on this back foot like this if you need to, if the dog is too nervous. So that's another way to do it. But this is my favorite hold right here. Make sure he's in place and I'm over, and I can access all the nails this way. And then I will switch right over to this back leg, and I'm gonna do those nails like that. And he's gonna try to pull a little bit. Don't be afraid to, it's okay, Boo-Boo, I know. To grip fairly tightly if you need to. No. I know. There we go. And let him know he's not gonna win that wrestling match. And again, if that's not working for you or for your dog for whatever reason, you can try this flip back. The flip back, which is sometimes called the farrier stance, you can use it on bigger dogs as well. It sometimes is particularly useful when you're doing your clippers instead of your Dremel, because it provides a really great, easy angle to get that nail. We'll do some close-ups of actual clipping and dremeling on a different video, but this is just to show you some footholds. All right, so for those front feet, what I'm gonna do is, there's a couple different ways you can do it. If the dog is particularly well behaved, you can just go ahead and take it, and they're not gonna wrestle you. If they, hello. If they are gonna wrestle you, then you can have somebody hold this elbow for you, and they can put their thumb behind and hold it so that the dog can't do that jerking back motion. Just kind of a nice firm squeeze right there will keep the dog from being able to do that. So you can have somebody help you hold like that if you need to. Come here, baby. Now he likes to do a little wrestling match with me, so I'm gonna wrap my left arm around his body and grab this paw that way. And you can even lift the dog doing this. This works particularly well with really small dogs. Let's try this. Maybe in front of the legs. Oh, you're really fighting me. I know, thank you for being my demo dog. Now you see, I've got a little bit of control over him here. I've experimented with my arm being here, here, and here. And this is the one that seems to be working. So I'm gonna do his nails over here, okay? Now when it's time to do that dew claw, I'm gonna come over here. He happens to have dew claws on his front. And I'm gonna make him stay with me, good boy. And I'm gonna pull it out. I'm gonna have to do another video specifically on dew claws, but for now you can at least see where I'm standing compared to the dog. Again, look at this range of motion. I'm not making his joints do anything that they can't do. And when I get to this foot, similarly, I like to reach over the dog if I have to. Similarly, if he wants to wrestle me, I might see if a helper could hold him here. And then he can't do that jerking as much. And I'm not afraid to give this paw a bit of a squeeze. I'm not cutting off circulation, but I'm also telling him that he's not gonna win there. Okay. I know. And I'm even going to hug his body a little bit because he's being so resistant. It's okay. Yes, very good. And we'll do that. Now you really want to watch and make sure they're not really trying to sniff this thing as it's spinning. I also want to point out that if you have a dog with a long tail and it's getting in your way and you're afraid that tail's going to get twisted up in this thing, you can hold it with each back leg. Okay, and I forgot to demo that, so let me show you that real quick. So if I need to hold his tail out of my way, I just kind of keep it with the leg here. Let's try this. There we go. So now it's in my hand, and I know. But it's up above his nails. Good boy. And they get him to settle down, and now I can do these nails. But his tail's not gonna do anything surprising. Same thing when I do my crossways. Come here, baby. Good boy, Cody. Oh, you're so good. Get my head out of the way here. If I need to hold his tail, I'm even gonna get that fur out of my way. I can just hold it as an afterthought in the back of my hand and then do what I need to do here, okay? Now that I'm in this position, I'm gonna go ahead and do Cody's nails so you guys can see. Good boy. All right. Good boy. Very good. All right, one foot's done. Check for a dew claw. A lot of dogs do have rear dew claws, but he doesn't. Good boy. I'm gonna do this one. Good boy. No, you doing that. Good boy. Okay. Good boy. Very good. Nope. Oh goodness. Yeah. Good boy. Yeah. Good boy. Yeah, just give me this. Let's try this. I'll try this one. Yeah. Good boy. Just a minute. Brother's whining over here. Oh, no. Good boy. I'll just point out that I'm making certain allowances for his wiggling and also at the same time not allowing it. I'm creating this balance of, okay, you know, I'll put your foot down for a second and things like that, but also I won't let him win in any way. And I will reposition too when something isn't working if I have to. Good boy. Hold on. Let's finish this now. Good boy. Okay, again, check for dew claw. There are dogs that have a dew claw on one side, not the other. For whatever weird reasons, that's pretty rare, but I check every paw. The other thing I wanted to mention for this foot is if the dog is trying to get involved and turn their head back here, one silly little trick that I will sometimes do is to work on this foot. I will actually use my head to sort of be bumping against the dog's head and pushing it that way. And it's just a funny little way that usually works. Doesn't work every time, but it usually can work. So I literally will be like blocking that head move so that I can work right here, if I have to. All right, let's do these front ones. Oh, so good, Josh. Yes, you're doing so good. Yes, you are. You don't like that? All right, hold on. Good boy. Good. I think I forgot to mention that you can actually work these front ones flipped back as well. You'll notice that's easy on the dog's range of motion. So if you have to, that's another option, doing it sort of this way. And if you ever need to, try putting your arm under the dog in various positions like that. Because you see how he's trying to just pretend that his other front leg doesn't work when I lift this one. But I know it does, so I'll give him a little encouragement there. And I could work with these nails here if I had to. Good job. I think he's gonna let me do it this way. Seems a little resistant, so I'm gonna try with my arm around him like that. Good. This one's working for me. Sometimes you might have to do under here. This is the one that's working for me with Khalid. He's a good boy. Let's see how he does. You know, I turned my Dremeling over here because it's a little less startling in that moment. Good boy. Good boy. Okay. Yeah. No. He's wrestling me a little bit. Good boy. Very good. There you go. Good boy. Good boy. Alright, almost there. No. Good boy. I know, good boy. Let's get through this. We got 1.5 more paws, okay? Good. Easy. Easy. Take a little break. Hold on. Good job. Alright. Now we do. Yes. Good boy. Alright, let's finish this one. So good. Good job. Yes. Good boy. I'm gonna go for that dew claw now. I know. You gotta let me do now. Just this way. Good boy. Alright, listen. Good boy. Come on. Almost. Good boy. That was great. I'm gonna start on this dew claw right here. I know. Just one more paw. Just one more paw, then we'll be all done, okay? Alright, we'll just do the regular. Then we'll do the dew claw last. Oh, Good boy. Almost there. Yes. Good boy. Hey, we're almost done. We're almost done. Get your face out of there. Good boy. I know. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Almost there, buddy. Yes. Good boy. I am engaging my elbow here to kind of give this dog a hug because he's kind of wrestling with me, and that's giving me a little bit more control. Easy. Easy. Good boy. I know. We are almost there. Good boy. Hold on. Good boy. There you go. 2 more. This one puts a dew claw. Good boy and a dew claw. You did it! Who's so good? Oh my goodness, thank you so much. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope this video was useful, and I hope you'll consider subscribing. Bye.
Am I gonna be quiet?
I hope so. All right.